Arm yourself with the word of God in this hour. We've been given tools. We've been given weapons that can take down all the strategies, all the plans of the enemy against us in our lives. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10 says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might." 11, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, starting with verse 3 says, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ." Do you see where the warfare is? It's waged in the mind. It's waged in the spirit realm. Not against flesh and blood, but against those principalities and powers that would try to bombard your mind with wickedness and evilness and pervert things that are not actually wrong and twist things around so that you begin to fight your brother and fight one another. 2 Timothy chapter 2, starting with verse 3 says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ." He's calling you a soldier. You see, we're in the army of the Lord. "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." Look what Jesus said to his disciples in Luke chapter 10, starting with verse 17. "And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan fall as lightning from heaven. Look, or behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you." It's clear to us today where the battle lies. If you shut down Satan in the skies, then he won't be able to double back on you and your family, and the things that God has planned for you will be preserved, and it'll be a blessing, and the truth will prevail. Jesus said to his early disciples, and that still stands for us today in Matthew 16, starting with verse 18, "And upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." Friends, let's take our authority seriously. Let's keep our armor on, and let's fight the good fight of faith. It's a good fight. Guess why? It's because we win.